excited to drive this today. I've never driven it. It's been a car that I've really wanted to drive for a long time. I've heard a lot about it in the press, especially when it first came out, and it's been something that has been on my mind for a long time, and today I got the opportunity to drive one. So it's a 6-speed, it's 2005 MX5, brought to you by Mazda. Leather seats, leather bound steering wheel, all the little mod cons and so forth. I'm actually not sure whether this has stability control. I don't believe it does. It doesn't feel like it, especially when you get up, you're going around corners and you're going a little bit quick. It does feel like the rear wants to fishtail a little bit, especially if you step on the gas. But otherwise, it seems to want to perform to your driving style. So you don't have to be a keen racer to drive one of these. It seems to accommodate anybody. If you want to really hammer it, it'll take that. If you want to drive a more sedate style, it will gladly accommodate you in that. So if you're a weekend warrior and you like your cars, but you're not a rev head or anything like that, you just want to have a nice little sort of roadster you can take out on the road, put the top down, drive around, maybe take your wife or girlfriend or whatever. I'd say this is a nice little vehicle to do that sort of thing with. I wouldn't call it a serious car, but then again, I haven't taken it on a track and I don't know that side. It may have a personality that can accommodate that sort of person, but it's certainly good just for driving around town in. I'm not a fan of the road noise that you can hear. I do like to listen to music when I'm driving, so this car to me is not enough. Doesn't have enough pedigree to warrant the road noise. Usually, it comes down to a car that it might be an R8, an Audi R8, or might be let's say Ferrari, Lamborghini, so forth. Something with a bit more of a pedigree. You want to hear that engine note, so that I can understand. You don't want to be you don't want that interrupted, but something like this car's got a 4-cylinder engine. You're not going to get that sort of noise out of the engine, and even if you are, it's not going to be driving around the city. So I wouldn't think that. I think you could do away with this excess road noise. Probably put a bit more insulation into it, make it feel a bit more luxurious. But it's an enjoyable car. So the type of person this car will appeal to is just that person that wants to have a roadster, convertible. They don't need something with a lot of space, and they just enjoy driving with the wind in their hair. Steering is quite responsive, I've noticed. Can get you out of a jam in a tight spot. Turning circle is fantastic. I think Mazda has always been known for having very good turning circles on their vehicles. At least the Mazda that I have driven, 6, predominantly the 6, but those cars are just, I think they've got very good turning circles for their size, and this thing is no slouch in that department. I will say, the visibility out of the back when you need to do a look over your shoulder is horrible. I like to check my mirror, but I also like to make sure that I haven't missed anything else just by giving a quick glance over my shoulder, and you can't see a damn thing over your shoulder in this vehicle. It is problematic because I have to change my driving style to suit it, but and trust the mirrors 100%. So if you have a problem with that, you're going to have to get used to it. So the lack of traction control in this is very noticeable. You can quite easily spin the back wheels in this, no trouble whatsoever. If you drop the clutch too soon, high revs, wow, it's going to smoke them up. So it can be a shock to you if you have not done that before and you're coming off a car that's got plenty of traction control. I haven't experienced any body roll with this car, so it is very good in that respect. So in summary, this car is a nice tight little package, perfect for someone who wants a sports car and doesn't want to pay a lot of money. Just keep in mind there is no room. I would say even for groceries, like if you're going to buy more than a few bags of groceries, get a different car. This is not going to do you. So I've driven a couple of different manuals in my life, more than a couple, and as enjoyable as this is to drive, having not driven one for a while, the last manual that I did drive was a BMW M Sport 3 Series, and it was far more enjoyable than this. And I'm not saying that this is a bad car, not at all, but it's just not as good. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.